Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing travel dates associated with the new Thailand Pass system. For those who are unaware, the Thailand Pass replaced what was called the Certificate of Entry, which was created as a result of the emergency decree of March 2020, wherein this was an additional document associated with travel to and entry to Thailand, in addition to a visa, or even if you're using an exemption stamp, so you're just bringing your passport. Long story short, it's an additional step now currently associated with traveling inbound to Thailand. And we're just seeing this being brought online, at least as of the time of this video. So, we're hoping it's a more efficient system than what we were dealing with before, but that remains to be seen as of yet. But a major question that I think a lot of folks have had, and I'm going to get into why maybe changing one's paradigm about travel to Thailand, at least in the near term, would probably be a good idea, and maintaining more realistic expectations over the next few months is probably a good idea, because Thailand is not reopened in the same way that it was open February of 2020. It's not just a matter of being able to get on a plane and just, if you've got, for example, a US passport or a UK passport, or one of the passports that has a visa exemption agreement with Thailand, you can't just get on a plane and just travel into Thailand presently. There's steps you've got to go through before you can even deal with getting on the plane. And Thailand Pass is one of these steps. But a question that has arisen, as noted in the title of this video, can I change my travel date once I have registered and received my QR code? Your QR code being the code associated with your Thailand Pass, your ability, your certificate, what was once called a certificate of entry, but your travel document, possibly in addition to your visa. And the answer, if you would like to change your travel date / registration details, you will need to re-register on the Thailand Pass system. Now, that's not going to be great news for a lot of folks, because processing through these systems, be it the Thailand Pass or the certificate of entry, bit of a cumbersome process. It's definitely not something that we have seen people particularly enjoy. Now, I'm not casting aspersions anywhere at the government or anything. It just is what it is. It's a bit of an extra chore associated with coming to Thailand. And changing it can pose a whole bunch of problems, especially associated with, refunds associated with possible hotels and flights and things like that. So depending on circumstances, making a change, also there's a timing factor. These things are not just immediately issued. They take a number of days. In fact, depending on what you read, they're saying it can take up to 7 days for a Thailand Pass to issue. As of the time of this video, we're dealing with this we're making this video November 1, so we've yet to actually see the system be brought online practically. I expect we will over the course of the next week or so, and we will certainly be making videos associated with that. But long story short, changing your Thailand Pass, the details associated with it, that's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do, for lack of a better term. So it may not be a terrible idea to contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed.